Hansi, congratulations on the victory. What was the most pleasing aspect of your team's performance tonight?
No, I think it was a fantastic atmosphere, and of course we saw also that Newcastle, how they are playing. It's with a high intensity. This is what we expected before, and but we have the confidence today. We believe in our strengths, and this is good.
It was a very frantic start. You mentioned there what you expected from Newcastle. Was that exactly it?
Yes, of course. When you start in this season, the Champions League season, is very important to get 3 points from the beginning. Last season we played in Monaco, we lost, and so for today it's a really good feeling for us, and helps us also to get better and better.
Your players stayed patient though. Talk to us about Marcus Rashford and his 2 goals, 2 outstanding goals, but very different.
Yes, of course. This is we always see in the training, and he showed today, and I'm very happy for him.
Has he announced himself now as a Barcelona player?
He is now. Of course, he's one of. In the offense, we have a lot of good players, and he's one of this. And I'm really happy to have him because he gives us a little bit more opportunities to options to follow the match, and it's great to have him.
We know he had a difficult time over here in England recently. Are you seeing him grow in confidence, grow into the shirt as part of your squad?
Of course. So for me, Marcus is. I think these 2 goals, I think it helps a lot, to get the next step, because it's so important that he have the confidence, that he feel okay, he's important and he can do it, and I think these goals are unbelievable for him for the next steps.
And for you as a whole, as a team, it's a perfect start to the Champions League campaign, on to the next game.
Of course. Sorry, but we have to play also the next game against PSG. It's not easy.
You scored 2 great goals. Which was more difficult to score?
Yeah, more difficult is the header. I don't score many with the head, so both goals is important goals because it helped the team to win. So no, it's very good.
Assist on Sunday and now 2 great goals. What has changed in your game in the last few days?
No, I don't think anything changed. It's just, a little bit more confidence, more belief. But like always, it comes from inside, from the people around you, the coach, the team. So yeah, it's a good moment, but we have to continue to push.
And you played on the left wing. Is it the best place which suits you on the pitch?
Probably, yeah. But I can also try to play other positions and try to hurt the opponent. So yeah, whatever the team needs in the moment, I will try to give.
Today, that was the first time that Robert Lewandowski was in the first 11 this season. How is to cooperate with him in the attack of Barcelona?
No, I think he's very good. He's a world-class player. His finishing is top. So for us, it's just about to give him the chances in front of goal, and yeah, I feel more often than not he will score the goals.
Player of the match, a very hard-fought win and 2 goals. Was it the perfect night in the end?
Yeah, in the end, yeah, was the perfect night. It's so difficult to come here and to play the football that you usually play, which I thought in the first half we tried to do, but in the second half we did really well. But yeah, it's so difficult to win games of football here. They make it very tough for us. Their team is really well set up. They have top players in the team, so it's an important victory and very good for the team.
So there were 1 or 2 Newcastle fans applauding your second goal in particular. Where does that rank among the goals that you've scored?
No, it's very high. I think the first goal for me is also good. It's my first goal for the club, so yeah, both really positive. But for me, it's being in the areas and just being confident to take on the shots and yeah, just keep going. Regardless if it goes in or not, the next one is the most important one. So yeah, just have to keep going with this mentality that I have.
Eddie, what's your overriding emotion after that performance and result tonight?
Yeah, disappointed. I think we were really in the game. I didn't feel we were ever out of it. Disappointed that we didn't scored the first goal in the game. I think that was crucial tonight on reflection. But we had the chances to do that in the first half. I thought it was a really wholehearted, gutsy display from us, maybe lacking the quality to make us win.
That's the thing, it was an aggressive start, wasn't it, with that press? Was that exactly what you were hoping for from your players, and just those half chances couldn't quite be converted into goals? Yeah,
that's what we wanted to create, a difficult environment. High-octane football, that's what we always try to deliver. I think it was there. The intention was there from the players. I think it was a really good delivery. We didn't get the bounce of the ball sometimes off of those presses. They do what they do very, very well, and that's why it was such a test for us today. But the chances were there in that first half, and against teams like this you're not going to get too many, so when they come, ideally of course you want to take them. We didn't, and we got punished for that. You know Marcus Rashford well. How do you assess the 2 goals you conceded from a defensive perspective? Yeah, I think of course we can do better with both. The first one probably more so than the second. The first one we were a little bit disappointed that he's allowed the cross, and of course the finish. The second goal was an unbelievable finish, but disappointed with how the ball arrived to him. How's Fabian Schär after his head knock? Yeah, I don't know. I've not really seen him and had any confirmation of how he is. As you look at the game overall, though, I mean, how much confidence, how much pride can you take in the performance of the players against a side such as this Barcelona one? Yeah, I think we can. When the dust settles, I think we'll look back probably differently with the performance. I think it was a good performance. It was a strong effort. But of course, these nights are only magical for us if you win, and we haven't, so we failed in that objective. But I think we will learn and grow our game from nights like this. And what about just the spirit of the players as well? Because they were slightly deflated, I think, after the second goal went in, but to show that camaraderie really to get back on the score sheet, and Anthony Gordon to get his first Champions League goal. Yeah, I think we kept going to the end. That's what we pride ourselves on. You have to. You're never out the game. One goal was always going to change the mood back into our favour, and I thought they managed the extra time really well because we were desperate for the ball, but we couldn't get it off them, and you have to give them credit for how they played. Well, Anthony, your first Champions League goal, not the result overall you wanted. How would you sum that one up tonight? Yeah, it was a really tough game. They're a top team, one of the best in Europe, and definitely one of the hardest that we're going to come up against. I felt like we had the better moments, but I felt like they kept possession of the ball, and that's a big lesson for us to come up against a Spanish team and just seeing how good they are at keeping the ball. They made it really difficult for us to do our usual press, and I thought they controlled the game through that. Right at the start, though, do you feel that you were executing Eddie Howe's game plan the way you wanted, that high press, mixing it up, going long and short? You caused them problems, didn't you? Yeah, of course, we always do, and we know that. We knew we would because we knew they wouldn't change. They're known for playing out and short passes, but ultimately they've done very well at keeping the ball, which sort of kills our press. So full credit to them. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you come up against players, especially Pedri. I thought him and De Jong in the middle were fantastic at just stopping our press, keeping the ball, doing little twists and turns, and sort of killing our momentum. It's one of those situations, isn't it, where a half chance, even against a team like Barcelona, is a chance you really need to put away. Exactly that, because it's a top level, and you see Rashford, he scored 2 goals sort of out of nowhere. The header, a great header, he should never score, and then the second goal is an unbelievable bit of play. So it's got to be that for us. It's got to be the same. We've got to create some magic or take the opportunities when presented to us. What happened after the second Barcelona goal? Because it seemed to deflate Newcastle a little bit, but then of course you came roaring back into it, and your goal made for a really frantic finish. Yeah, I think that's natural. We're human beings, and 2-0 to Barcelona seems very difficult. It's an uphill battle, but I thought we dug in still. It would be difficult because they keep the ball so well. With a 2-0 lead, that's always going to get worse. But we got the goal, which is a testament to our mentality. We've showed that this year, and we tried for the second. I think we were knackered in the last 5 minutes. So it was really hard. Do you think, though, despite the defeat, you've given yourselves a great platform, a learning curve to kick on for the games coming up in this competition? Yeah, I think we can be proud of how we played. We give it our very best. Like I said, they're top 3 teams on the planet at the minute, and one of the hardest you'll ever play against. So we done really well. I didn't think there was much in the game at all. I thought we actually had the better moments. We just got to put them away.